Welcome back to your continuing citation lessons. This lesson covers citing electronic sources. Please have your blue book with you during this lesson, as we will refer to it often. Roadmap. This lesson will cover citing electronic sources using the blue book. The roadmap for today's lesson is as follows. 1. What are electronic sources? 2. Where to look in the blue book for them. 3. Online sources versus electronic sources. 4. Short cites. 5. Examples. And finally, you'll take another quiz. So what is an electronic source anyway? Often, law students can get confused between online sources and electronic sources. Yes, all online sources are technically electronic, but that does not necessarily make them electronic sources. For example, using an article from the New York Times online would not be an electronic source. Rather, it is a periodical source citing to the online version. For internet sources, including web pages, blogs such as the SCOTUS blog, and social media posts like tweets, use Rule 18.1a and Rule 18.2. So can I cite to newspaper articles online? For the most part, the answer is yes. However, it can depend on the source. Rule 18.2 requires the use and citation of traditional print sources when available, unless there is a digital copy of the source available that is official or an exact copy of the printed source is available. In this example from a Denver Law Review article, notice how the newspaper articles are cited to the online version for convenience. Here we have an internet sources example, which is an online-only source. This source can only be obtained via the internet. Here we have Ben & Jerry's homemade ice cream, the website, and the date of the last visitation. Electronic sources. For non-internet electronic sources, look to Rule 18.1b and Rules 18.3 to 18.7. These include, and we will only focus on the ones in bold as they are the most commonly used. 1. Commercial electronic databases, Rule 18.3. 2. CD-ROM and other electronic storage media, 18.4. Microform, 18.5. Films, broadcasts, and non-commercial video material, Rule 18.6. And finally, audio recording, Rule 18.7. Commercial electronic databases. This refers to Rule 18.3 and covers online cases, constitutions, statutes, etc. from Lexis, Westlaw, and Bloomberg. Citing to these online databases should be consistent with the Blue Book rules relating to the non-online version. For example, in citing a case from Westlaw, refer to the rules for cases in Rule 10.8.1. See the example below. Film, broadcasts, and non-commercial video. This refers to Rule 18.6 in your Blue Book. Cite the name of the film in large and small capital letters, and TV or radio in italics by title, episode name, and exact date if it's available. Include the name of the company or network that broadcast the film, radio, or television content. See the examples below. First, in Airplane, the movie, we have capital letters, followed by Paramount Pictures 1980 in parentheticals. Next we have Law & Order, a TV show in italics, followed by NBC Television, broadcast April 21st, 1999 in parentheticals. For audio recordings, refer to Rule 18.7 in your Blue Book. These are separated by commercial recordings, albums made available for sale, non-commercial recordings, and podcasts and recordings online. Podcasts and online recordings are cited according to Rule 18.2.2. If no URL is available, use a parenthetical to show how the source was accessed, such as the example below. For commercial recordings, list the artist, album, and name of the recording company with the date, as shown in the example below. Now back to everyone's favorite, short cites. Look to Rule 18.8 for 1. Short citing commercial electronic databases, CD-ROMs, films, and audio. 2. For films, recordings, and broadcasts, both id and supra may be used. 3. For commercial databases like Westlaw and Lexis, the structure is similar to short citing cases, as shown in the example. The separation between electronic and online sources can be difficult. The best tip is to read the text of the Blue Book, but your TAs are here to help as well. Now, please proceed to Canvas to take a quiz on this material.